The mystery of the Broad Street Pump, how cholera changed the world. Hello and welcome to MedGenio, where history meets medicine. I'm your storyteller today, taking you back to a time when an invisible killer roamed the streets of London. Let's unravel the story of cholera, a deadly disease, and the man who changed the course of public health forever, Dr. John Snow. These are my references. 1. Snow J. On the mode of communication of cholera. 2. Rosenberg, Charles E. The Cholera Year. 3. World Health Organization. Cholera. WHO official website. The year was 1854, and London's Soho district was in chaos. The city, with its open sewers and overcrowded streets, was a breeding ground for disease. A cholera outbreak had struck, claiming hundreds of lives in just days. No one knew the cause. Many blamed miasma, poisonous vapors in the air, but one man, Dr. John Snow, had a different idea. Here's an interesting fact for you: cholera doesn't spread through the air. It's a waterborne disease caused by a bacterium called Vibrio cholerae. But back then, this was unknown. Snow was about to change that. As I walked through Soho, Snow later recalled, I couldn't ignore the suffering around me. Families were losing loved ones overnight, and no one could explain why. But I suspected the water might hold the answer. Armed with his instincts and a passion for science, Snow set out to investigate. Snow created a map, a simple yet revolutionary tool. He plotted every cholera case in the area, marking the homes of victims. The result? A striking pattern emerged. All the cases clustered around one water source, the Broad Street Pump. Could this pump be the villain of the story? Imagine this: hundreds of people relied on the Broad Street Pump daily for water. But what if that water wasn't as clean as it seemed? Snow needed proof. I began knocking on doors, Snow wrote in his notes, asking people about their daily routines. Time and again, they mentioned the pump. Even those living far away had drunk its water because they liked its taste. Snow's evidence was piling up. Finally, Snow convinced local authorities to take action. They removed the handle from the Broad Street Pump, effectively cutting off access. And then, the cholera cases plummeted. The epidemic was halted in its tracks. But this story isn't just about solving one outbreak. Snow's work was a turning point in medicine. He proved that disease could spread through water, not air, laying the foundation for modern epidemiology and public health systems. His map became a symbol of the power of data and observation in saving lives. Looking back, this wasn't just about a pump, Snow might have said. It was about understanding how we live and how we can protect each other. Today, we know that clean water and sanitation are among the most powerful tools in public health. And it all started with a simple map and a pump handle. Before we wrap up, here's a thought. Dr. John Snow's story teaches us that curiosity and perseverance can save lives. What other mysteries might be solved with the same determination? Thank you for joining me on this journey into the past. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, share it with others. Let's keep the legacy of Dr. John Snow alive and remind the world of the importance of clean water and sanitation.